Imagine this. You arrive at your hotel after a long flight. The staff asks you a question in English and you freeze. Or worse, something's wrong with your room, but you don't know how to explain it politely. Today, we're fixing that. I'm teaching you 7 essential English phrases that native speakers use every single time they check in, handle problems, and leave reviews. These phrases sound natural, they work, and you're going to use them on your next trip. Hello, I'm your English coach, and this is Daily English Edge. Today's lesson is practical and real. We're covering hotel and Airbnb English, the phrases you actually need when you're traveling. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to say at check-in, how to complain politely without sounding rude, and how to write reviews that matter. Let's start. When you arrive at the front desk, most people say hello or hi. That's fine, but native speakers use a more specific opener. They say, "Hi, I have a reservation under the name, your name." This is more efficient and professional. It immediately tells the staff what you need. Let me give you an example. Instead of just walking up and saying hello, you say, "Hi, I have a reservation under the name Sarah Martinez." This phrase does 2 things at once. It greets the staff and tells them exactly why you're there. It's fast, it's polite, and it shows you're organized. Practice saying this before you arrive. Replace Sarah Martinez with your own name. Once you've checked in, you might want to confirm details about your room. Native speakers don't say, "What is my room?" That sounds weird. Instead, they ask, "Can you tell me which room I'm in?" or "What floor is my room on?" These questions sound natural and polite. You might also ask, "Does the room have a view?" or "Is there air conditioning in the room?" Let me give you a real example. After checking in, you say, "Can you tell me what amenities are included with my room?" This shows you're interested and engaged. The staff will appreciate the polite, specific question. If you need something special, you can also say, "Is there a kettle in the room?" or "Does the room have a mini fridge?" Now let's talk about problems. Maybe the shower doesn't work. Maybe it's too noisy. Native speakers know how to complain without sounding angry or demanding. The magic phrase is, "I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm having a problem with." This opener makes you sound reasonable and respectful. Follow it with the specific issue. For example, "I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm having a problem with the air conditioning. It's not working properly." Notice how this is polite and direct. Another version is, "I hate to trouble you, but the Wi-Fi in my room isn't connecting." This phrase softens your complaint and shows you respect the staff's time. They're much more likely to help you quickly when you use this approach. If you need it fixed soon, you can add, "Could you possibly send someone to fix this?" instead of demanding it. Throughout your stay, you'll need information. Maybe you want to know restaurant recommendations, or you need directions to the nearest subway. Native speakers use a polite request structure. "Could you recommend?" or "Would you mind telling me?" For example, "Could you recommend a good restaurant nearby?" or "Could you tell me how to get to the train station?" These phrases are polite without being too formal. You can also use, "I'm looking for a coffee shop within walking distance. Do you have any suggestions?" This tells the staff exactly what you need. Notice how these aren't questions with yes or no answers. They're open questions that invite helpful suggestions. The staff will give you better advice when you ask this way. After your stay, you'll leave a review on Google, Airbnb, or Booking.com. Native speakers follow a simple structure that makes reviews powerful and helpful. Start with a general statement. "This hotel exceeded my expectations." Or, "I had a wonderful stay." Then give specific examples. For instance, "The staff was incredibly friendly and helpful. They even gave me restaurant recommendations that were perfect." Then mention one thing that could improve. This makes your review honest. Finally, give a closing statement like, "I would definitely stay here again," or "I highly recommend this place to anyone traveling to this city." Here's a complete example. "Our stay was fantastic. The room was clean and modern, the breakfast was delicious, and the staff went above and beyond to help us. The only thing I'd mention is that the Wi-Fi could be faster. Overall, I would absolutely recommend this hotel." This review is balanced, specific, and sounds like it comes from a real person, not a robot. There you have it. 7 phrases and structures you can use on your next hotel or Airbnb stay. The key is to sound polite, specific, and natural. Practice these phrases before you travel, and you'll feel confident at every step. If you found this helpful, please like this video and subscribe to Daily English Edge. We post a new English lesson every single day to help you speak English fluently in real situations. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson.